I've been reunited with my military fiance, and this is everything that I got up to in our house since he's been away. Just a few weeks ago, we moved out of our military house down south and back into our house in the Midlands, which we had rented out. I've tackled all of these DIY jobs myself, starting with painting the kitchen green, but then I quickly changed my mind and painted it blue. I'd originally left this wall white, but then went with the blue again. I'll share what else I want to do in here later. Next up, my daughter's bedroom. This is actually the day that we moved in. I started painting. She had a pink ceiling, but I decided to colour drench her room. Then we have our living room. This is what it looked like the moment that we got the keys back. Again, I wanted a colour change, so I painted it green. I actually ran out of paint, so decided to leave it there, but then went back and got some wallpaper. This was my first time wallpapering. Our bedroom was white. I actually painted the whole house white, so it was neutral for tenants. Then I went in with this off-white colour that turned out to be magnolia. One of the weekends that my fiance did come home, he said it reminded him too much of the Patch House, so I painted the wall a different green. I want to tackle the downstairs bathroom and our kitchen floor next, but before I do that, I've started on our stairs and landing. I think there's a good 20 years worth of gloss on this banister. It was actually really hard to get the brackets off because they were completely glossed in, but I dug them out. You can see all of the layers here. Then why stop there? I started to peel off the original woodwork in the house. I don't know whether to sand this down and paint it or sand it down and leave it exposed. So there we go. I think that's all of the projects, including a bit of the garden, that I've done while he's been away. Girls, we can do DIY too. I told you a big lie.
We get our puppy in 1 week, not 2 weeks. I'm so used to just rounding my numbers
that when
I shared my countdown to getting a puppy video, I was already halfway through the week. So we made a very last minute decision to drive over to Cornwall for our last weekend as a family of 3. We stayed at a site called Seaview, and I imagine it's so busy here when it's school holidays, because it's great. There's so much outdoor space for the children, and there's a pool. We're both 25, but we are toddler parents. We had our daughter at 22. We feel really lucky to be able to have our camper van and make these memories with her. Aside from the money we spent on fuel, which we would have spent anyway with going to the beach, this trip only cost us £15. How satisfying is that noise on a hot day? This whole trip we've been saying, where's the dog gonna go? Where do we think he will sleep? Where will he sit in the day? Of course we will do what is safest for him while we're actually driving. We are so excited to bring our puppy home. Every time we visit somewhere new, we keep saying, we can't wait to bring Ollie here. Yes, this is his official name reveal. He's called Ollie. I hope the magic of this encounter with this herd of cows shows in these videos. It was definitely the highlight of our walk down to the beach. We have used different carriers since our daughter was born. They work great for us as an active and outdoor family. After years of considering which dog would be right for us, we have decided on getting a Vizsla. Properly pronounced Vizsla. I wonder if he'll walk at the back with me, but more likely in the front.